It's Monday morning, September the 8th, and I actually just recorded my recap, but my audio wasn't on. So I'm actually going to show you guys a clip of what we just saw. It'll be much quicker than what it was before, but we saw a move from, this is an Octo. Octo, we have the 2500% gainer initially when I was recording this, and it went all the way up to $57, which is phenomenal. It went to 3,500% on the day, or maybe almost 4,000%, almost 4,000%, yeah. And then now it's reversing back down. I was talking about how it was too risky to trade over here, but I'll break down my trades again. When I started trading was around here. We started seeing cleaner momentum and a pull away at 7 a.m. almost, or coming into 7 a.m. I thought at 7 a.m. we would see a nice squeeze on this dip. I got in and it didn't break, so I ended up getting stopped out and I took a $50 loss. And then I took another $50 loss on another, I believe on Octo as well. I took two trades, one over here, both lost $50, lost $100 total. Then got back in for here, started making profit. Let's see what it does on open. Does it reverse? Oh, okay. Let's see. I think that this is a huge, this is a top, this is a reversal indicator, and I believe it's a shooting star. I don't think it's going to break this level of 57. If it does, that would be incredible and really, really strong, but I don't believe that this stock will be able to do that anymore. I think we're on the backside now. If you were to trade this, you're on the backside, and most likely you're gonna, I don't believe this is gonna make, I could be wrong though. From what I'm seeing right now, I could fully be wrong and it could squeeze right above, which is very bullish if it were to do that. However, I don't think I'll be taking any more trades here, just because, I mean, it showed itself that it can drop almost 20 points in one candle, and it's just not safe. Like 20 points, 60 shares, and I'm down what, $1,200, and that would be my whole account basically. Even if it wasn't 60 shares, there's 40 shares, I'd be down basically 50% of my account, and it just isn't worth it to take that kind of risk, especially when I'm up almost $1,000 today. I wouldn't want to give it all back. So I think I'm done for the day. I believe that any more trades would just be risking too much, and it's just not worth it. My main profit makers were, I was about $500 profit. I made about $450 around here and a dip and a rip. I got two trades over here, one which dipped, ripped up to here, then sold, bought back here, and got another dip there. I didn't trade any of this area because, again, it just seemed risky. It seemed like I couldn't really manage my risk. Like you can see, it just was choppy. It wasn't easy to trade. Like, what if I got up here and then it flushed here and I got stopped out, right? I wouldn't have known. So it's hard for me to have really calculated where to get in when this was going up around here. Over here, it's much easier to manage my risk. It was a little tricky, but easier than this up here. And especially here where you're down $7 a share, right? If it were to halt down, you'd be stuck in a halt, $9 a share, $10 a share almost, and then now it's halting down, right? So in this case, how do you manage your risk? Where do you get out? What is your stop, right? I just can't afford taking that kind of risk. Anyways, my best trades were around this area and this area. Over here, I got pretty much a couple dollars a share per trade, but the thing is, share size was small. It was about 200 shares. So if I got $1 a share, I'd be making about $200. So I was taking profit of almost 50 shares on partial fills of my position, which was much better to manage risk because I really didn't know if it was going to reverse or not. And considering the fact that we haven't seen much momentum for the past couple of weeks, this is probably going to carry into tomorrow, because traders are going to feel FOMO, anyone who hasn't joined into it. And I also believe that I was taking it a little slower, just for the fact that I started off in the red today. And if it reversed, we've seen a lot of reversals, a lot of rips and then reversals recently. And I think I've mentioned this in my recaps last week. Similar thing. But yeah, this move started at 4 a.m. and I got in mainly over here, took losses. Got in over here, and here. Similar with this over here, this move over here as well. got really nice momentum there, really nice momentum here. Similar with all of this, I got in over here. No, actually, I didn't get in over here. I didn't take any trades over there. I believe I didn't think it was very, or maybe I took one and I took a loss, a small loss in it. It could be either or. I got in down here thinking we would get a nice rip at 9:30, which we did. I took a 100 share position, got out 50 shares here, got out. I tried to get out 50 over here. We went into a halt. So I tried to get out as it came back, as the halt resumed. It resumed lower, instantly fell down. I tried to get out at 19, couldn't get out, so I ended up getting out pretty much break even on the trade for that amount. But the nice thing is I took 50 shares out over here, which was about 130 bucks, I believe. So I made profit on that trade. Ended the day with almost 90% of my account being made in one day, which is phenomenal. So this has been my trading equity curve for the day. Yes, it says more trades than there are. That's because filling partials are a little more tricky to add because I don't actually have a way to add partials aside from making them their own trade. So you'll see a lot of 50 shares or a lot of 70 and then 100. These are all partial fill shares where I didn't actually take 48 trades. It was a lot less. But the equity curve, even if I took 48 trades, would still be solid with the fact that I think I'd pay $60 per 10 trades would be what 20 trades would be 120, and then 40 trades would be 240, and then 280. So 280 bucks would be minute compared to what I made today on my P&L. So honestly speaking, it just wouldn't matter. It would be almost negligible. I'd be up about $800 bucks if that was the case, or 700 bucks. So commissions wouldn't have made much of a difference today, considering the fact that majority of my winners were almost $100 bucks for good trades. This will reflect a win rate of almost 65%, and then an average winner of $60, which it is much higher when you're taking account that majority of my trades are partial trades. So this is taking an average between 48 trades, whereas it should actually be a little lower. But it's a good day. This is one of my best weeks in just let's go last month. Well, best week. I've pretty much broken the whole month amount in one day. Last week was great. This week is also phenomenal. Hoping to keep similar accuracy and profit. If I could increase my accuracy, that would be even better. Hopefully not go red into the day tomorrow. But yeah, that would be my recap for the day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button if you guys can. It would help a lot on creating daily recaps. And that's all. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow if it's really warm or really hot momentum like this. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.